Aggro Rogue today. This is the deck that was actually inspired by our Murloc Rogue from yesterday. So, wasn't expecting much out of the Murloc Rogue. I kind of thought that one might be one of the crappier ones, and we'd have more luck with Paladin or Shaman, but actually performed like decently well, and so I thought, okay, well, let's maybe make a few tweaks, make it, not dependent on Murlocs, because let's be honest, Murlocs just aren't that good of cards, the synergies and whatnot. Made this, played a couple test games, and yeah, it actually performed pretty well. I think we just mulliganed pretty aggressively for 1-drops with us going first. So yeah, I'm kind of expecting that this actually could perform decently. Really unfortunate we're not getting 1-drops. There's tons of them in the deck. It's actually just really nice being able to go second to coin things like Ringleader and whatnot, but it's alright. I think this matchup is, I don't know if it's favorable for us. I certainly haven't played enough to say that it's favorable, but I think we've got a good chance against Druid, which poses us to actually have a pretty good spot carved out in the meta if we can deal with Druid. This start, on the other hand, is horrendous. I mean, usually you're able to get where you'd expect from the deck list there, that you're able to get some stuff that you can drop kind of early, especially when we're mulliganing for it, but oh well, guess we'll just have to live with it. Well, these are going to be tough to deal with as well. I don't think it's worth a sap or anything like that. I actually think what we want to do is dump this stuff out. Not ready to swing at anything. It's possible you might want to hit one of those, so you're kind of guaranteed like another trade next turn. But I don't know, he could swipe here. You could do a lot to deal with the board, even like hero powering that, taking those out. And then maybe we're blade flurrying instead. Yeah, not totally sure what we're doing here, but I don't think this is a good first showcase of the deck. I don't mind that too much. I'm not sure we want to sap that because his battle cry is just so good. Yeah, not great. And I don't think we normally even want to really consider board control with this deck. I just don't think it's... I'm going to save that for the cold blood. I don't think it's really the point of it. The point is really just to smack him in the face pretty hard, but him having anything on the board is gonna, beef up his combo that much more, so we just can't let that happen. We can sap stuff like that. It's not the worst thing. We're able to take a little bit of damage here, so I think we can do this. We can not burn the backstab and then go face here. Hopefully we get into some of our card draw, right? We got Cold Lights, we got Loot Hoarders, Balnos. A little bit, not a ton. Okay, wrathing this. I'm certainly hoping he'd smack it with his face. Maybe a little too hopeful. Can't resap that. I think it's worth getting out, and I'm really considering the backstab as well. It's not great. You could like hit and then we could just Blade Flurry too. Honestly, it's gonna be better. I think we do that and then hit face. Real ugly, especially considering now we just like have to get into our card draw. That we might have two draws to do it here. It's yeah, not the position we want to be in. But this might just be how we stabilize. He didn't have that much. The fact that he dropped the Yeti twice. Interesting. He really doesn't want to give me that card draw, which is honestly a really good move on his part. Oof. Well, we'll hang in it, but we might just be dead here. Like, not this turn, but next. Like, if he combos here, it's a lot, right? It's like 20, but... yeah, I don't know how we come back from that either. Him drawing is probably better than him healing for us. But we're still just so far behind. I don't even think we can smack that in. We'll give it one more turn. Yeah. Alright. Not a good first game. This is not how we want to showcase things, but that's fine. At least it's a quick loss. Yeah, hopefully this one we can get a good look at kind of how it's supposed to be built. I mean, we've got nothing over 4, and literally only one card at 4 mana, so it's pretty hard to like brick that early like we did. Yeah, like this is a lot better. Going first, not the greatest. Eviscerate's not bad if this is Zoo, but the fact that we've got Backstab and an SI, now a second, which again is still pretty high curve for us. We'll save that as a combo piece. I think it's fine if it's Zoo. You know, we don't need the Eviscerate there. Okay. It's a pretty aggressive Zoo. Definitely don't think it's worth sapping anything, so just Hero Power do that. We're probably going to Backstab SI this coming turn, and then Sinister Strike SI the next. Yeah, we can do that, and then we can smack the bubble on that, which I think is fine. Too bad that we're not going to have a weapon, but that's okay. We can take a bit of face damage here, and I'm not worried. But if we take too much more, it's going to be a problem. Okay, perfect SI target. We could Cold Blood combo. I don't think that's the right move, though. I think this is just strictly better. We do want to take that out in case he's got an Abusive or a Dark Iron. Right? No point of letting him take these out. And 3/3 is just going to be good here. Okay. Interesting. Well, this is... I was going to say there's a good chance that we like Sap and Cold Blood and Hero Power. This just makes the Sap like so much stronger. I guess then if we do that, we're just not going to Leroy, so that's fine, right? Do that. Just push a ton of damage. Because one thing you can do, right, is play Leroy out and then kill the Whelps. Like I could have done it with these two, but I mean, Sap there's just so strong. Perfect. There we go. So aggressive, good draws. I don't even think those were like perfect draws or great draws or anything like that. Finally get to showcase why we made this deck. Because yeah, I think there's lots of stuff that kind of focuses on... well, there's lots of control and lots of kind of middle of the road stuff, right? Like Druid is this combo deck that is dropping a lot of like 4 or 5 mana cards. Then you got like obviously Control Warrior, that sort of stuff. That's a very board control heavy deck. I like the two of these together. Probably means you're hero powering on 2, but I think that's fine. This should be a strong combo against Druid. So yeah, just lots of things that need a bit of time to get going. And Zoo is probably the most aggressive deck out there in the meta, right? There's not a lot of Face Hunter, not a lot of other stuff. So if you can just get ahead of Zoo with a little bit of board control and then just go straight face, you can get ahead of Druid. Like, let's see if we can do it here. But if you can kind of get it to a point where you're dealing a lot of damage by the time they get to those, 5 mana cards, that kind of thing, then you might be fine. If they're innovating stuff out, you got an opportunity to sap it. There's lots to do. I won't swing because we've got Deadly Poison, right? We've got a really good next turn where we can Deadly Poison, South Sea, and Cold Blood. Alright, so he didn't want to coin Wrath. He was thinking about it for quite some time. I don't know if that really gives us any useful intel. It's kind of interesting. But like already here, we've got him to 17, right? On 3 men, it's huge. And if he doesn't have another Wrath, or he can't, it looks like he's going to coin swipe. Oh, Keeper. Also makes sense. Ooh. I actually think we just straight Leroy here, which I know might look very strange. We're not going to do anything to deal with the Whelps, no backstab or anything like that. And that's just because he doesn't have a taunt up, right? I don't want him to drop Druid of the Claw, be able to taunt, and then we don't get any value out of Leroy going forward. It is bad in the sense that it's, going to build up his combo and everything like that, but I think overall, right, we're just able to push so much damage that if we draw an Abyss and he doesn't taunt here, we can just win. He does drop the taunt. I almost ended turn there until I realized that there's a secret hidden lethal there. That was actually pretty great. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. I was just like, okay, well, we're threatening lethal, but of course, he's just going to hero power and get out of range of it. But I don't know. Something in the back of my head was like, no, think for a second. My head was even like, can I just smack this thing with my hero? Can I do something to kill it? Just a super quick win there. which I love. Alright, so having the extra card is great. Both Zoo and Handlock can run a silence, but certainly not a guarantee. God, but Blade Flurry Thanos... I always call him Thanos. Thalnos. Is super strong against Zoo. This is maybe a bit slow, but we get 2 draws with coin. I'm gonna try it. I gotta think this is so good against Zoo that it's fine. That's also very good. Yeah, I really, really just want to backstab it here, but it's not the move. I think you just want to backstab. Next turn, coin Edwin, get a 6/6. Low chance that they're running Owl. I actually don't see a ton of Owl here. I mean, this is so strong. So strong. I'm going to be so sad if he owls this. Great. I don't think we want to sap. We could. I don't think it's smart, though. No. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit there. And I'm going to swing face. I'm probably going to Thalnos Blade Flurry next turn. We'll see what he plays out here. If he just plays like a dwarf, okay. Then yeah, good chance I don't want to actually. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Because I actually want to sap this thing. But we can't sap and SI. I think this is fine though. We still gotta hang on to our weapon. Forcing him to make trades is probably gonna be better. I did consider hitting this with the SI, but we're still looking for a follow-up Blade Flurry Thalnos here. Also very tough turn. Sapping Dark Iron's not bad. You can sap, you can cold blood. I think we're gonna do that. It's not amazing. It's very good to know that he's got the Dark Iron. You know, you're kind of always playing around the potential of the +2 buff, +2 attack buff, but you know, now it's a guaranteed type thing, so. But it doesn't have any kind of immediate value. I'm not sure it's going to have too much more. We might not be playing a lot more minions, you know. Interesting. I think it is worth killing this with Blade Flurry, but I think we don't Thalnos. Right, you'd only get the 1 extra damage there. Not a big deal. I like having this there for the card draw. If this hits the dwarf and then we do these two together, we're going to kill it. Lots of good stuff here. Ooh, there's the silence. Good thing you didn't have that for Edwin. Obviously, still not great here. Now, is this worth... a Blade Flurry and a Thalnos and everything? Probably. Here, I don't mind Right, it's like you might as well just get the extra damage. It's pretty relevant, and again, gives us the initiative back. Hopefully, if we don't get silenced again, we've got 2 card draws. Good chance to draw into either lethal or start to threaten it very soon. Okay. Alright, there's the dwarf. I'm wondering if I bump. I actually don't think so. I think that 1 damage could be really big. It's hard for him to get 11 damage here. He could taunt out. That's probably the worst thing. Just because then Leroy can't get through if he Argus is here. This does put him into another Sinister Strike range though. 2 draws at 18 cards. It's not bad. He's pushing tons of damage. We've got 2 damage here right now. There's the Eviscerate. Lovely. Alright, I really want this trend to continue. I would be so happy if at the end of today we had a really high win rate and then some people can go run this deck or something really similar. If it's not this deck, go, maybe make a few tweaks. It's like I said, this came from the Murloc deck yesterday. We tried to kind of tighten it up a bit here, but this isn't like a well-tested deck. This isn't a creation that I've made over a bunch of time or anything. So if you see anything that you think is like glaringly obvious, I'm going to keep this as a combo activator. I know it might look a little bit weird, but damage is always good. Combo activator is nice. Yeah, feel free to make some tweaks. And I'd actually be very curious if somebody runs this and they have more success with other cards, or if they do think that there's anything glaringly obvious that's missing, I would love to hear about it, because I was thinking of maybe going a little bit later game with it, putting in like a couple Arguses, something like that, but I don't think it'll really work. It's sort of rare that you got 2 things on the board at a time. We're actually playing another Aggro Rogue. Maybe this will even give us some clues as to what else we could run. This is cool. I like this. Because, I've seen a few Aggro Rogues. Not what I was expecting. This is not usually how I would do things, but I think that's a great way to deal with it. I gotta think about the swing. Guess we'll hang on to it. It might be right to swing face there. I think there's a good chance we could take out a minion. I don't like that he's got coin. 3 mana is kind of like the perfect amount for getting some stuff out here, but it's not what we're seeing, surprisingly. This is okay, now I'm gonna swing face because I think there's a huge chance we hero power next turn. This is very vulnerable to Fan of Knives, but it's a card that I don't think fits very well into Aggro Rogue. I think it's too expensive for the card draw. Yeah. And a loot hoarder, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't take anything out. We're in an interesting spot here. That was an incredible draw. We're going to play it. Only question is, do we Deadly Poison do it? I think so. I think the face damage here is like so good. that it's just worth it. Right, down to 11. We've kind of got 5 damage in our hand. This is fine by me. So it might be like a Blade Flurry of his own that kind of wrecks us. But with the card draw, I mean, good chance we draw into like more damaging spells, that kind of thing. I'm not too worried. I think our position here is very good. So far, I haven't got any inspiration from him. I don't actually think like Wolf Rider and Fairy Dragon are going to be that good in this list. There we go. Gives up. Perfect. Like maybe Wolf Rider, but I don't know. I don't know what that would replace. I really don't like the Fairy Dragon. Looking at the list here, I mean, sometimes I think, like, I was very back and forth on a second Loot Hoarder as well. But you only need like just enough card draw to win when you're aggro, right? Just enough that you can get all your spells and that kind of stuff. I'm going to keep this as an enabler. I think that's a very good draw. And the goal is probably to use that against like a, what would you even call it? A Taskmaster. That's the name I'm looking for. We probably have to play this matchup more patient, just the fact that he can armor up so much. It's also not the worst if we hit this into that. I don't totally hate this. I don't think we swing with the weapon. Getting into a deadly poison's good. Okay, it's a good backstab target. Alright, well, we can deal with both of them. It's not like the end of the world here. We're definitely doing that. Are we swinging face? Probably. Like, every point of damage matters. It's actually a really tough decision as to when you want to do that. But I'm even looking at here like Blade Flurry Edwin. This is not bad, but there's like a lot of momentum in getting a 4/4 out. And he's gonna like execute Shield Slam if we get greedy, try to make this thing bigger. Blade Flurry is not even like great in the deck. Or sorry, against Warrior. Right, they're not generally flooding the board with minions. If they play like Armor Smiths or Acolyte of Pain, you don't want to hit those. All right, slam and either axe or execute. I think that's fine. I do think this is going to be a really tough matchup for the deck. But I think this is about as good as we could ask for as far as an opening goes. I mean, maybe get some more aggressive stuff like Leper Gnome and whatnot. This is even a possible like sap target, no joke. It'd be nice to do that, but you can't. What else are you sapping in this deck? Thing is, then you don't get the hero power. You give him one draw. He's already used a Taskmaster. I don't know. This feels better. Feels better. We could hit this after if he bumps. He might like whirlwind hit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is really tough. I just don't want him to get into his shield blocks. And then we'll have to consider Alexstrasza at some point. So, you know, you hope you can kill him before that. But oh, Inner Rage. So there's a chance that this is OTK Worgen as well. I think that's the only, like, standard. We'll call it standard. Not many people play it. But the only list I can really think of that consistently runs in Inner Rage. Unfortunately, the shield block. Hate to see it. Okay. I think it's a lot of just spamming stuff. One thing to always remember with this deck, it's not a big deal here because we're going to hero power anyway, but like such an easy mistake to make, I've made it so many times before, is that this has charge while you have a weapon equipped. It's not battle cry, gain charge if you have a weapon equipped. Huge difference, because sometimes you can swing, break your weapon, and then it loses charge, and you're like, oh shit. Dang, another whirlwind. 2 whirlwinds and an Inner Rage really do make me think that this is a Worgen deck. Azure Drake, yeah, lots of card draw. I'm almost tempted to sap it, but ugh, so bad. I'm gonna sap it. It's bad because he gets the extra card off of it if he plays it again. But I don't know what our other sap targets are gonna be, so might be alright. What's up, Nolan? Good to see you back. Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough. I don't even know what we really want to get into. Would have been another good sap target. Lots of like activators and whatnot, but nothing to use them on. Yeah, we might just have to take the loss on most of these warrior matchups. Heard of Backspace Rogue. It sounds familiar. I'm guessing some sort of shadow step type of thing. Wow, he's running 2 Inner Rages. But then it seems to be built more like a Worgen. Or sorry, it's built more like a Control Warrior, but that always says Worgen to me. Jeez, this is really bad. Well, we'll see. Yeah, because I know of like the Leroy Shadow Step madness you can get into. This just doesn't have enough card draw to really support it, I don't think. But like I was saying earlier, this is not optimized. Oh, the classic mill rogue. That's the one you were thinking of. Okay, backspace rogue. So how do they do it then? How do they mill? I guess just backspace the game. 1 second. So you're shadow stepping the cold light then? I don't think we can win this, right? This is where you wish you're running a Vanish. Blech. Just an ugly, like, 5 draws. It's alright. Win streak over. redeem ourselves here. Yeah, that idea seems tough to pull off, though. Thinking about the cold lights. Oh, and it's got Mukla for bananas. Right. You fill their hand and mill cards. So I imagine you're not... Ooh, this is interesting. I definitely want that. Definitely want that. I don't know if I need that for an activator, then. I probably don't. And eviscerate's like half and half. It's a really aggro rogue. Interesting. Yeah, because I feel like you're not winning off of fatigue. Okay. I could also be really patient. Try to get a big Edwin, but there's a better chance it's handlock. Yeah, but it burns cards, right. So I would think it's good against like a druid or something. If you're like burning combo or maybe even something like handlock, just a bunch of their key cards. That sounds especially annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to start tallying up our hand damage very quickly. This is great. I'm fine with this being a 4/4. It's resilient to Hellfire, right? That's why I like it. Yeah, I might have to check that out at some time. Just see how it performs. I never really played much Rogue when the game first came out, so it's a little bit new for me getting into it, but I've always kind of had a soft spot for it. So we have 8 damage. We've actually got, if we had the mana, we'd actually have 19. Oh geez, if we had the mana, we'd have 20. I think what we do, can we get him to 11? 8, 9, gets him to 13. I'm a little bit hesitant to get this ringleader out, because I think it just gets hellfired. But that's not a problem, actually. You know what? If we do this, we get him down to 13. Yeah, this might look weird, but we do that and get this out. It incentivizes him to play a hellfire. Like, oh shit, how do I clear the board? He goes down to 10, and then we just kill him with that. Genius. 5 head. Let's hope it works. Terrible at explaining, but he was in some tournaments as well. I definitely recognize the name. Damn. Not gonna quite get through. A sap would do it though. Oh, hey look, a sap. Yeah, I recognize the name. I'm kind of surprised in tournaments, but there must have been something specific that it was there for, like a freeze mage or, yeah, I don't know, maybe handlock, something like that. Because I know tournament play is a lot different than just laddering. You know, if you kind of know the standard 3 or 4 decks people are playing, you can actually slip something in like that. And depending on the format, because I also know guy's breaking his keyboard with that top deck. Yeah, kind of feel bad for him, but also not at all, because winning's just too much fun. But yeah, I know some of those, like, they were trying out different formats for tournaments, and so some had like bans and others had oh, sap is very good here. We want other shit too. Yeah, I'll be greedy. Oh god. Okay, we don't need 2 saps. Yeah, I might have to try that out at some point. I would probably do it at one of the break points where I'm not gonna not going to be like losing rank kind of thing, but yeah, I do like just going back to Classic and trying all the different crap you can, and having all the restrictions in place is like, I don't know, I find that's almost more fun than having all the cards available. I don't think we want to get Edwin out, because if he just silences it with a keeper, it's just so useless. Miss the old tourneys. They kind of ruined Hearthstone, moving it to YouTube exclusively. I didn't even know that they did that. I just know that like I had subscribed to all the Twitch channels that would do it, and every now and then I would still jump in and watch one, even if I wasn't playing the game, wasn't up to speed with it. But yeah, then like when I think about it, I just haven't watched Hearthstone tournaments in forever, so I guess that makes sense. Same thing happened with StarCraft. I don't think it's a YouTube thing so much, but they went with all these like Korean streaming services that I don't follow, unsurprisingly. I think we kind of have to sap here. It's not great, but you're kind of trading 2 mana for 4. You're also giving up a card, but we've got that. And another sap for like a taunt. And really you're trading 3 mana because your whole turn. I like the old tournaments that did like group play, where there'd be like 3 people playing, and you had to kind of figure out how you'd make a play. Though I think at that time they didn't have time restrictions, like there was no rope, so it just went on forever. But the edited versions of that were quite good. I can't believe I'm actually thinking of Eviscerate trade. It's so stupid. This is real ugly. Like, even that hero power sucks. This sucks. I think I was too greedy in my mulligans and it's punishing me. But we need face damage. Okay, I'm gonna do this. We just need face damage. I'm gonna hope that it forces him to start trading and we just can burst him down and spell him through taunts and stuff. Plus, I guess another sap. I just don't want to sap this guy. Similar around Ninja and then moved to Mixer. Oh, is he on Mixer now? I thought he was... I knew he went somewhere else. Is that how it worked? He went to Mixer and the Mixer shut down and now he's back to Twitch or something? But yeah, I think it's pretty rare that people end up changing their habits entirely for you, their streaming habits. Yeah, the college group plays. That's what that was. Okay, I think this is the play. There's not a ton of momentum with it, but it's still pretty good. Lots of face damage. I think it's worth taking that out. You know, we can rush something in with Cold Blood. Still got an Eviscerate for burst. We can sap to delay. It's okay. Back on Twitch, but when he went to Mixer and it shut down, and the views were so low. You know what though? I had thought about some of those before, some of those kinds of decisions. I think we just push crazy damage and hope we don't die here. We could sap 14, 18. He'd have to innervate combo. We'll see. Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I feel like, you know, for one, they give you a bunch more money to do it. There's like a contract for it. But I wonder if as a streamer, like I don't know the exact numbers he was getting. I'm sure like tens of thousands, something like that. I wonder if you look at that and you're just like, I'm totally fine with that. Because like now it's a manageable chat. Now it's like a manageable community. I don't know. It doesn't sound that bad, honestly. Okay, we have to draw here. We can sap and trade, which I actually think is good. Because you got combo, these two with combo kill us, right? Yeah, it does. So we just have to get shit off of the board. Deal as much damage as we can. Sure. There's our mill. We did something. If he doesn't go up to 9, we're in a lot better shape. Good, good, good. Like another Eviscerate wins it for us. Sinister Strike wins it. Okay, Leroy, you can smash that, but that doesn't help. I think you Shiv face and hope to draw into your winners. Fuck, we're one short, is that right? We had a game earlier where we backstabbed our own Leper Gnome to win. So I'm looking at that now. Because we could Leroy into that and kill it. But you can't then Hero Power Evis, Backstab, and Leper Gnome all at once. Yeah, I don't think there's any kind of trickiness here that I'm missing. It's unfortunate. Well, let's just get this giant Edwin. I think you just hope he doesn't kill you, but we're almost certainly dead. Fair bit of streamers. Major income comes from their sponsors. That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, you're giving up a lot there. And if your relevance dies, it just feels bad. I feel like that might be the bigger one. But I don't think the numbers were ever discussed. But I have to think that whatever money you're making from the switch over to Mixer is going to make up for any sponsorships that you lose or just don't get paid as much or whatever. But as well, like, once you're sitting on that much money, like, if you're talking, like, $5-10 million, those kinds of figures, it's like, who gives a shit? Like, at that point, just make your job fun. Yeah, in the short term, anyway. Thanos is nice to beef these up, but it's probably not necessary if it's Zoo. I think that's just enough. This is okay. We could just coin a Van Cleef. Yeah, you would think that's how people are with money, but some get so greedy. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I mean, obviously I would like to be rich just for being rich's sake, but just like I wonder that in myself, because you see it with so many people where it's like, how can they just, you know, want to make more money and more money? And it's like, would I ever be that way? If I got rich, would I just be unsatisfied and constantly looking for more? I feel like I wouldn't, but I guess you never know until you're there. Yeah, retire, gain compound interest. Like, what's so bad about that? I don't think we want to coin Edwin, do we? Maybe it's fine, actually. I think it's fine. I'm thinking about that Twilight Drake, it, you know, trades pretty well with it, but this is good if he drops an Earthen Ring. Plus, we still got a turn for it, even if he just pushes 4 damage, maybe 8 before he kills it. Maybe Blade Flurry it anyway, that's alright. Thing with your personality, once you get something, you don't want it anymore, or you want more. So maybe you'd be too greedy too. Yeah, it's really hard to say. Like, there's a difference between like a goal that you're striving for and like achieving that goal and then wanting more. Like, you know, your Hearthstone rank, you might, or maybe Hearthstone's not the greatest example, it's not the hardest game in the world to play, but yeah, in some video game anyway, I think I'm fine if he Hellfires. Yeah, you're like, oh, I want to get to like Platinum, and then you get to Platinum, you're like, oh, I want to get to Diamond, and now I want to get Legend or Grandmaster, whatever the thing is. That's like a hunger, and that I think that's healthy, that's good. But the money thing, or like having a thing, like, I don't know, I don't like, you know, move into a place and then be like, oh, I want a bigger place. I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, like, I can't believe I live here. This is amazing. So that's the part that makes me think I wouldn't be, you know, too greedy, but I'm not like a multi-millionaire or something, so. 6, 9, okay. And then we can push 5. Yeah. I think that's good. We got 3, 6, 8 damage, 10 that we can push. It's a good way to feel waking up. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm, I don't know, some like Zen Buddhist who always appreciates everything at every moment. There's certainly times that I'm grumpy, but I don't know, when it comes to anything that's just kind of like objects, or yeah, I think we're just gonna push as much as we can. Possessions, anything like that, I just don't, I don't know, like, I don't want a fast car, I don't need a big house, expensive jewelry, all that shit just sounds so stupid to me. I'd rather just give that money to someone who actually needs it, because there's like a million billion people out there who actually need that kind of money. Purchased your first home 2 years ago and felt like that the first year. Now looking at it like, yeah, of course you had this or that. I mean, that's always tough with like the housing market, wondering like, you know, should I have moved here, or like watching how a community blossoms or something. But I mean, as long as you're still, I think, like, appreciating the place that you're at. Is he gonna Shadow Flame this? Wow. I mean, that's still pretty good. God, we can't kill him this turn. We are 1 short. I think it's worth still getting this out, but yeah, I don't know. Money's a weird thing. I think that, nice. I think the power thing is what gets me more. I mean, at least with money, there's like an argument to be made that, oh, let's see, did that Shadow Flame make sense? Could he hit face and Shadow Flame was giant? Yes. Now that you say that, yes, he absolutely could have. And then still had an owl on board if he wanted. No, I think he just panicked, right? He probably just started down like one path of thinking, and then he was like, ah, shit, I don't know what I'm doing, and then just ended up doing something else. I don't think I want any of that. So I'd rather have the power? No. The power is the one that I don't get. The money, I think there's an argument for, just in terms of like, if you see yourself as like some benevolent person, or like, you know, you have the right outlook on life. Take an Elon Musk, for example. You know, I'm not a giant fan of what he does with his money or anything, but in his eyes, he's doing things for like the betterment of humanity, right? Trying to get us to other planets or have self-driving cars. He's like, yeah, that's, you know, that's something that humanity needs, and that's where all this money should be going. I would put it somewhere else, but, you know, at least you're doing what you believe is best. Now, I probably just want to get this out. But the power thing, I don't understand if it's like, you know, CEOs or these big companies that gotta like buy other companies, and it's like, but why? It's like, so we can be bigger and do more of that thing. And it's like, this, you know, does Microsoft have to buy every fucking like text chat app that exists in the world? Why? Like, and then they always like ruin it, right? They buy it, they integrate it into their shitty thing, and then call it something else. And it's like, it's not better for the consumer. It's, you know, they're just buying out competition so that they're on top. But like, who cares, man? I don't know. That shit drives me crazy. That drives me totally bonkers. Yeah, you don't really vibe with? Yeah, I will never understand that. Just the idea that like a company, the whole point of a company is to like make money, right? Obviously there's, you know, charities and that kind of thing. Oof, juicy sap. Right, there's not every company is unscrupulous, but generally you're just there to make more money, and there's no like end game to it. It's like, I want to be bigger and have a larger market share so I can get more money. It's like, why do you want more money? Well, so I can buy more companies, so I can keep making more money. It's like, and then do what with it? Because the products we make aren't like enriching our lives or anything in general. Like Hustlers, though, people with hunger are my go-tos for excellence, not domination. Yeah, I completely agree with that, actually. I really like... Wow, we just win here? That's cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of people who, yeah, strive for excellence or strive to meet their goals. And I totally understand people on the other side of the spectrum, too. Like, you know, I don't want to be in management. I just want a steady paycheck. I want to have kids, you know, family, whatever, and live my humble little life. Like, both of those to me make sense. And yeah, there's some people like on Twitch and YouTube and that kind of stuff that I really respect for just going out and getting what they want, carving out their space in the world. But no, it's like the, you know, multi-billion-dollar stuff that's where I start to not relate anymore. Not so sure about this cold light. Given rogue card draw is not usually the greatest. Having coin here is fantastic, though. And him swinging's really good, because he's got less incentive to deadly poison his weapon and kill this now. Yeah, baseline means follow through, set your mind, and act. So hard to find. I agree. I think lots of people just don't... Oh, okay, that kind of sucks for us. But you agree with that? Nice. Yeah, I think lots of people just kind of don't know what it takes a lot of the time. Like, I remember... there's something Jordan Peterson was talking about, you know, what you got to do to achieve your goals, all that kind of stuff. And one of the things he said is, like in his experience, he goes, just telling someone that they can do something is often enough to like get them to do it. But a lot of people feel like they almost need permission or something. So it's like, you know, I want to go and achieve my dream. I want to do all these things, but they feel like, no, I got to go to post-secondary and like get my degree and work a 40-hour-a-week job, and you know, I should settle down and get married and all these things. And it's like, you just don't you don't have to. I don't know why we all, not all of us, but you know, most of us listen to that, even though in our gut it's like, you know, it tells us that we shouldn't. It's really weird. Sap on that. That's surprising. Okay, I don't mind this. He probably has a spell to just kill this if we play it out, but I want to think this through. No, that's not going to matter anyway. Okay, I know that I want to do this, and then it's just a question of, do we loot hoarder or weapon? I feel like weapon's better to set up the deadly poison. Or not even a deadly poison, because if we get a blade flurry, Leroy blade flurry is insane. And there's a good chance he like fan of knives or something anyway. There it is, yeah. Do that to my mom anytime she's got a certification test. Text her before, encouraging words. That's awesome. Yeah, it's so funny. My mom is the exact same. She's a worrier. She doubts. She's like, you know what? This is actually good. Why did I never consider how good this is? Yeah, she often just like worries or doubts things, but like doesn't act on what the appropriate response would be. And yeah, I have to push her in that direction too, to just like, you know, you can just think about yourself. You don't have to be like it's great you're a loving mom and you care for other people, you know, so much more than you care for yourself. It's sweet, but like, you know, you don't have to. Not all the time. Okay. Oof, that would be so nice to sap. I think it's fine to play this out. Yeah.
This guy's toast.
I'm just wondering if I swing. We're at 10. This could be 3, 6, potentially 7. Probably doesn't save us. I think the swing is correct. Yeah, too true. That's the shit that makes me the saddest. Is like, you know, people who are just like over caring. I always feel so bad. I feel so guilty myself that you know, they're doing all that. Well, shit, we'd have to draw into a lot of damage here. Oh my god. Well, at least those are out of the way for, what do you call it? For Leroy. Fuck, but I can't sap or backstab with the Thalnos. So we need Blade Flurry. No. You don't understand, game. We need Blade Flurry. Fuck. Well, we'll do what we can. can't imagine we're alive, though. Yeah, Leroy has 13. It'd be 14 with that. Still needs a bit more, but 9 man, I mean, he's got to have it, right? Yeah, we are dead. Same with Teller. It's no time to be worried about everyone else. People are too shady half the time. That too. I mean, I guess it depends who, who they're interacting with or whatever. But yeah, I even just think for like general family stuff, right? It's like it's great to love your family and all, but yeah, don't put them ahead of yourself. Try to get to Diamond 5 earlier, but getting your butt kicked. What were you facing up at Diamond 5? What classes were giving you grief? Or decks? Because I play so much Druid here. Druid and normally a lot of Warlock, but not a ton today. Decent amount. Switched to Shaman, got to 6 with that. Oh, that's not bad. I think Shaman's not horrible or anything. Control Warrior and Zoo weren't cutting it. That's surprising, though. Shaman and Miracle. Weird. I'm surprised so much Shaman. Like, I think the deck is okay. I guess it depends exactly what variant you're playing. The one that I was running, yeah, I thought it was fine, but I certainly think if I was going to rank up, or just focus on ranking up, I should say, I felt like Control Warrior was great. Like, I don't know what my win rate was, but probably 70, 80+%. Like, it was just ridiculous. Do we Hero Power or Shiv? I think we Shiv, because we actually want to Cold Blood this thing. There's a chance he can't deal with it since he coined out that Wrath. Midrange Shaman's good against Control Warrior and Zoo. The crazy win rate was Control Warrior. It was down in like silver, maybe gold though, so like that could be why. Could also just be the set of games that I played, but yeah, I don't know. I won tons with Control Warrior. But yeah, I know Shaman's pretty good against Warrior. But Zoo, I feel like it's a bit of a coin flip. It's like, do you get Lightning Storm, and how do you roll on it? Is what we get a lot of the time. Oh, this is just beautiful. Hero Power seems too slow. I actually just think that this is good. Keep momentum going. Control Warrior had you on a streak, but then got like 3. Ah, that's surprising. 3 mid-range Shaman in a row. I feel like I never see mid-range Shaman. Not literally never, but like super rare. 3 in a row. I mean that sounds bonkers to me. Running out of steam here a bit. They have that 18 out of hand burst combo with 2 cards. You mean like the Doomhammer Rockbiter thing, or? Do I Cold Blood into this? I guess. Otherwise, you're 2, 4, 5. God, it's so bad. Well, I guess you could do this. Still bad. Yeah, you're fuming. Oh, the Alakir Rockbiter. Yeah, right. That's 18. Oh, did I not enter? Well, yeah, that's well, it's annoying if you're playing against it. It feels amazing when you're the one who pulls it off. It's actually one of the reasons why I like the deck. Is it's like a good mix of burst and board control. Like the list that I run, I like to use like lava bursts and lightning bolts and that kind of thing, and especially if you get like spell power, then you got your Doom Hammer, which is sometimes board control, sometimes face, and rock biters on that are ridiculous. Oof, that's not good. Well, good chance that we just half the Blade Flurry here so we don't die to combo. But suddenly they're out of Blade Flurry range. We can double Blade Flurry. This is so bad. What do? You swing, you Blade Flurry. Oh my god. Is there any point? No. That is doo-doo. Same list, you think? Had a game against Miracle where you lava bursted your Sylvanas to get a concealed Gadget Sand? That's ridiculous. Didn't play anything on 10 man. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, I guess, I mean, if you don't have a Gadget Sand, that's it's actually a real possibility. But that sounds insane. Oh god, we're so dead. Still, this list has been alright. We've ranked up a bit, but it's just not consistent, you know? I mean, we're dead, right? 8, let's not even bother. Not sure what we could do to make it more consistent. I mean, you need more card draw. But it's tough to get to proactive card draw. We could put in one more Loot Hoarder, and I just don't know what we cut. Maybe I'll do that, though. One more Loot Hoarder. Maybe cut a Defias. And this is a tough matchup. Don't think we want that. These two are so nice together, and this is good against Acolyte. It's decent against Face. Yeah, these all kind of work together. Sap could be good. Flyunth, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Now let's just hope that this guy's not a standard control warrior, because I honestly just don't know how we win without establishing like crazy board control right at the start. Wish you could fit the Shadow Steps in here. Yeah, I know, that's another one. I find rogue class cards are so good, but like I want to play all of them. because they all work so well together, right? Like even like preps can be very good, and like prep sprint and all that kind of stuff. But you can't just build like some goofy deck that tries to squeeze it all in. You gotta get like the right subset. It's just really, really difficult. Okay, we do that, and then I think we just pray. He doesn't have a Taskmaster or a Whirlwind or anything like that. But extremely unlikely here. What about the Sinisters being cut? I'm not sure. It's such a face-oriented deck. And Sinister's been really good. The other thing that I like it for is just as an activator, right? Like if you don't have coin, 4 mana doing like Sinister Strike SI7. I've done it a few times, and it's really good. This is actually going okay. Next turn's 5. It's a bit of a weird turn. But if he didn't have anything to deal with the Loot Hoarder, I think this is fine. I just gotta shut off my Roomba. I'll be back in a sec. What the hell? Well, I didn't expect that. Jesus. This is very strange. I feel like Cold Light is too good for him. You can't really Leroy at this point. I'd rather kill it than not, but I actually think Sap Edwin could be the best move here. And it's bad. It's either that or it's Cold Light, which is... Blah. Why does he have this in his deck, though? A 4/4. I'm gonna do it with 2 saps. Feels bad, but we'll see. Welcome back, Grizzled Geezer. Good to see the regulars flooding in as usual. How are things? Okay, so he does have an answer for it. Well, tis bad. Tis very bad. I mean, part of me wants to even just like sap Leroy, kill a whelp. But I know he's got that wild pyromancer. He can probably take it out. I guess this is the time where we just draw and hope and pray.
Here we go.
Maybe we can do something later. Going okay. How the game's been? We are gold 3 now. Games have been alright, not bad. This list does seem to be better than the Murloc Aggro Rogue variant thing that we tried yesterday. But it's very polarizing. It's like good in some matchups, bad in others. So like this warrior matchup, super difficult. This is actually not bad though, right? We can do this. We're gonna give him a lot of armor by doing this. Though we could just do that too. I want a Leroy, Poison, Blade Flurry. I was gonna hit face, but I suppose it's technically better to hit the Armor Smith. before anything. It makes me wonder if deadly poison is not worth it. Like, do we need to kill that? Yeah, we kind of do. We'll try this. Yeah, I'll almost platinum. And, I'd like to be able to get there. I think the thing with this deck, as far as climbing goes, because it seems to be, like, decent against Druid and pretty good against anything that's not Warrior. Uh-oh. Another deck that runs Inner Rage. This is so interesting. But I think the big thing with this is getting streaks, because... Okay, that was interesting. Because it's very possible we opened up with some nice streaks, and now we're back to that kind of 50-50 space. Because you cut one of the Furies, or Flurries, I assume. I'm not a furry cutter. Do you usually use 2 or feel you need 2 for consistency? It's tough. I feel like it's very good. It's really, really good against Zoo. Which, I don't know, we haven't been facing as much of today. But I like it because it still hits face. Right, anything that goes through taunts is just super, super useful. I think my gut feeling is that you cut a Defias to put in a second Loot Hoarder. Just give it a little bit more sustain. Yeah, see, this one has to actually be the Worgen OTK. The other one kind of looked like it, and then just wasn't. Yeah, I was just talking about you. What does Worgen even do? You give it Inner Rage and was it Inner Rage and Charge? Gives it like 8 or something with Wind Fury, so it's like 16. I'm just wondering if I hit this or if I like burn a Blade Flurry now. I don't think I sap it, right? Oh, but then we do get to burn a card. What if it's a Worgen or a Charge or something? Let's just do it. Who knows? I do feel like we're I feel like we're in desperation mode, so. Okay, he's still digging. Wonder if there's any way we could like win off of fatigue.
Here we go.
Well. I'm gonna look back at the list, see what else we could do. Okay, I actually want to see what the combo is. Is it like double charge or something? It's Inner Rage. So it is 6. Oh, Rampage. Gotcha. So it's 28 if you have all that. Wow. Alright, well I'm going to make that one change. At the very least, this guy. I think it's got to be you. Is there anything else? If I just look for draw, what else do we have? And most things are very slow, right? Like, Novice, I suppose, would be a possibility. But, like, I don't think I can run an Acolyte. We don't have enough minions for that. We kind of want to be doing better by turn 5. I don't know. I guess you could have a Gadget, and it's like a... That's interesting, actually. It would end up being more of like a reset or something. But I kind of think if you're running Gadgets, like, you might as well just run a sprint. But yeah, I feel like if you go to turn 7 too, it's just... I don't know. It doesn't really work. Well, let's try that. It's a small change, but I actually think it's potentially a game saver. I'll update the list. That's true. Shadow Steps do work with Cold Light as well. Cold Light and Leroy. Yeah, what else can you use it with? It works with SI7. Actually, it works with South Sea as well. Well, this is our new loot hoarder too, because it's the non-gold one. Do we actually want a backstab? Probably not. I don't mind this. Yeah, I know you really want Shadow Step, and the more I think about it, the more I'm almost getting convinced of it. There's some cool ideas out there with Rogue. Like, one of the other ones I really wanted to fit in was one Conceal. Just because I feel like sometimes you get like a Cold Blood. Excuse me. Do we do that? I think this is better. I don't know. Maybe we want to get the body out, but let's see. Yeah, suppose you get like a Cold Blood on like a 2-1, and then you could just conceal it and hope to hit something next turn. Sap would be great. Well, I think one of the few times we're gonna go board control-y. These draws feel good. Works with Defias too. I suppose it works with Defias. Defias, I don't know, I'm just liking less and less. Like, it's so good if you've got coin, and then otherwise it's pretty so-so. Just brainstorming for draw ideas. Yeah. No, I really like the feedback.
So many options.
I'm actually thinking you Defias as an activator here. It's a pretty resilient board to swipe. I think this could be useful against Druid of the Claw. Even though we might just sap it first, but you know, he likely just plays it out the next turn anyway. What do we have? So 8, 11, 15, 18, 20. God, do we just do that? No, I think you're probably chilling that still. There's still an argument to hit face while you can. But I don't know. I don't think that's right. I feel icky. One of the greatest lines of this game. It's actually really funny how much the voice lines add to the game. It's something that, given more and more time, I find I really appreciate. Alright, I think we just start spamming shit. Oh, we do just win. Great. I didn't even math that yet. See, that's what I mean. If you draw good, and it seems to be pretty good against Druid. I think we lost to at least one Druid, maybe another, but yeah, even off stream when I tested it, I think I beat the 2 Druids that I played, so feels good there, feels good against Zoo. But this is the most control warrior I've played. I suspect it's also very good against Shaman, but seems like Nolan's been running into all the Shamans, not me. Alright, something shitty. Okay, Druid. I can live with Druid. See, this is tough. Mulligans are very, very tough. I've had success just cold-blooding a Loot Hoarder once already. And like Sap is so good in the matchup, but then you're preying on your first couple draws. I feel like this is too hopeful. I feel like Sap is just so important. Last time we did this, we got a second Sap though, and it was very sad. Your favorites that everyone get in here? Yeah, I remember playing that deck. It was hilarious. And when it first came out and people were streaming it and stuff, like I would laugh every single time someone pulled off the combo. Because it's like overlapping voice lines again and again. But it's funny how that one made me laugh. But the Leroy's voice line made me so fucking sick and tired of it. It's like, okay, yeah, I know I'm dead. I hate this. This is obnoxious. Okay, it's a big draw. It's not great. Okay, I actually think we do this and chill. I mean, he's probably not going to take the weapon out. I've seen the odd one that runs an ooze. But Thalnos and Shiv and weapon takes care of a Yeti. If he goes crazy here. Or a Violet Teacher or something. What's he doing for 6? Oh, okay. Well, that's why you get Sap. Now here you don't get the spell power damage, which is too bad, but I think the draw is just too important right now. Yeah, those were good times. That's the thing, I feel like I wish that there was something between classic and wild. Because I really enjoy some of those cards, but I also really hate some of those cards. I think some of those expansions as a whole were really bad. But I miss a lot of them. Keep queuing in a Warlock with 4 Giants and Argus. Yeah, that would piss me off too. You just gotta play like the most face bursty deck possible. Well, yeah, what are you playing? Because I'm guessing you're pretty highly ranked here. Rosie, welcome back. We got the whole gang. What the fuck do I do here? I think. I'm so tempted to shiv and hit. I think I'm gonna do this instead. Currently Druid, a mix of token and combo. Okay. Very, very good deck, I find. How's Rogue going? Not bad. We've ranked up a bit. I think we started gold 4. Like, gold 4 is 0 stars, and now we're gold 3. I don't know, 2? 1 star? Something like that. It's very, like, streaky. I was telling these guys, it's... When it works, it works. Like, we just played a Druid, and I think we completely demolished him by, like, turn 6. But then when you don't just, like, auto-win, then, you know, it's suddenly not the greatest deck in the world. God, that's so good. But, no, we're still going to do this. I know that can get silenced, but... Even if he does, then he doesn't have a great turn. He like silences hero powers, which is better than the Murlocs. Yes, yes, better than the Murlocs. But I think the Murloc deck was still decent for us. I don't know if we ended up going 500. It's always hard to say. Sometimes you can be below 500, but still like even on stars. I think we were probably something like that. Oh, yes. What do we have? We got 9. We've got 11, 15, 19. I'm curious, where do you guys drop these cold bloods? Do you do like 1 on each? That's what my gut is telling me. I should be drawing first. Fine. Your Pally Murloc was clapping. Yeah, the Paladin one was okay, you would do 1 on each. Grizzled, I trust you. In my head, you're secretly like a pro player that I've seen on the circuit. You seem to know what you're doing. Yeah, the Paladin Murloc I think was good, but how do I put it? It felt like the ceiling of it was reached, you know? Like, I don't know how many changes you could make to that deck to make it any better. It just felt like that was all the potential you had with it. And you could still probably make a better deck without the Murlocs. But the Rogue one felt like, okay, there's something to build on. You might still be able to make the list pretty good, with the Murlocs if you were to tighten it up. I'm not sure. Hard to describe. Sometimes when you're like playing the deck versus watching it, you get a much different feeling. Well, I think we just gotta pray on this one. Do we keep Deadly Poison? I wonder if you just don't. Like, it's good against Acolyte, but going first, I don't know. I really don't know how you win this matchup. It's crazy. I feel like I don't play that much Warrior normally, but yeah, today they're just everywhere. Like, the only way I can think to win it is if you get out like a big Edwin earlier, like a 6/6, even a 4/4 if they can't deal with it. I think we don't swing. It feels like somehow you have to win the board, and it's just not the greatest deck at board control. Okay, great draw though. Really good draw.
This guy's toast.
I am gonna push damage here. Gotta be conscious of Harrison Jones at some point. Does he have a whirlwind? Hey, playing Control Warrior because of the possibility of a mirror. I think that's one of the reasons I actually like playing it. I find if you play well, you usually win. And I feel like I can pilot the deck decent. There's a small part of me considering Leroy Coldblood. Not that I think he throws up a taunt or anything. There's probably no reason to do it. Because we can just do it later. Do we save Backstab as an activator?
Here we go.
I think so. I think taking 2 damage is fine if we do. Had a 25-minute game where you just hero powered. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit obnoxious. Yeah, I do find the mirror matchup actually pretty exciting as well. I agree with that. Okay, what do we have here? We got 6, 10, 13, 16.
So many options.
I think again we just do that. This is actually alright, as long as he doesn't shield block or something. I don't even want to hit that because, well, 1, I don't want to give up the damage, and 2, I don't even want to give him 1 draw. Of course, he could force it himself, but fuck. Might your games be 7 to 10 minutes? It's a pretty good time for most games. I think that's fair. Play chess if you want to get the brain going. Yeah, I like. I like a lot. Go, win me the game, Leroy. Yeah, it's a smart counter, that'll do it. Yeah, chess, man, I got into it a little while ago, right when it all kind of, I guess not when it first started blowing up online, but recently it's been pretty popular. And I never really played chess growing up, and like, yeah, that game, not only is it something that'll get your mind going, but chess, that game will piss me off. That is a frustrating game to play. Yeah, since Queen's Gambit, that was probably the biggest driving factor. Queen's Gambit, but also like, I think before that, right, Hikaru really blew up online, and then that got other people, right, the Botez sisters and stuff like that, they all started blowing up. But yeah, just like, I don't know, missing moves, like when you blunder a queen or something, oh my god, it is 1,000 times more frustrating than like missing lethal. Ugh.
Here we go.
It would honestly just completely ruin my day if I do something so stupid like that. Yeah, it was so sudden. Things like that I find just fascinating. God, we're so dead. Draw, good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we beat Warriors. I have no friggin' clue how we beat warriors. You will crush me. Just gotta respond to this real quick. 1 sec. Okay. Whoa! I have never seen this bug before. That's crazy. What? What is this? Okay. Very strange. Maybe Blizzard servers are just down? Trying to get back in. Okay, just another reboot thing. Man, we've had to do that so often, but... yeah, what the fuck was that? You're gonna fix everything tomorrow. Right, the small indie company that Blizzard is, they'll finally get around to these things. It's a little bit crazy that there's actually as many, like, network issues and connection issues as there are. Like, I can understand when they release new cards, there's always going to be, like, bugs with them and that kind of stuff. That's just, you know, the nature of software development. But I would imagine it's, like, all the same net code. Or it should be mostly the same as what they've had forever. It's a little bit tempting. Like, I don't think you need either of those. It's a bit tempting against both Zoo and Handlock. I'm going to be greedy and keep it. Okay. Tomorrow's such a great term. It can be tomorrow or tomorrow every day. Yes. Okay. Well, let's coin this out. Pretend like it's the only one we have in hand. You keep laying off the good engineers. Lots of layoffs and I think lots of just pissed off people as well, right? Disgruntled employees leaving. Alright, we'll pretend this is the only one in our hand too. Alright, what is the overdraw? Not a huge deal. Sap here. Obviously nice. Do we want a sap though? We're gonna knock him to 16. Put him to 13, 11 if we do that, which is actually not great. You'd overdraw him because you're greedy. The overdraw is nice. Wonder if we just do it patient. Hero power sap. We still have a cold light to draw our other sap. Well, let's try it. It's always a fun lottery to see what they overdraw. Shadow Bolt, okay. A mountain giant. What the fuck? God, could we just win here? 3, 6, 7, 9. We get 11, 14, 16. I think that's lethal, right?
Here we go.
I miscount? I miscounted. Oh shit. Guys, turn off the stream. We'll just do that. I mean, we're probably not dead. We've got that, potentially that. We're fine. God, yeah, how did I count that wrong? 3, 5, 6. Huh. Yeah, we still win. We're good. All calculated. Part of our plan.
This guy's toast.
Yeah, just BM. Just BM. I mean, it actually ended up being a good play overall, I think. But oh, there was one yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it on the VOD or anything. I didn't get punished for it. It was against a hunter. And, what was it? It was like, I think I attacked with something with charge. Anyway, I completely missed like the most obvious lethal ever yesterday. And, I was pretty glad nobody saw it in real time anyway. Oh, the stream froze. Yeah, I mean, that's somehow probably Blizzard's fault too, so believable. Very believable. Okay, I don't think we want that. Probably don't need that. Probably don't even want that. Oh, is this like a tempo mage? Oh, shit. I might even take out the second Defias. It's really not that good. Because even coining that and it just gets pinged is like... There's a good chance he runs out of Knife Juggler, so coining the SI would be great. Do we kill this thing or no? I'm actually not sure here. You can coin SI. Good chance he frost bolts. And that's why you'd want the backstab. Gonna do that. If he frost bolts, we've still got initiative. Because he probably doesn't do anything else. Backstab is good against like 3/2s, but he probably would have played any of those last turn. Sorcerer's Apprentice or Knife Juggler or something if he had it. What do you think? Mirror Entity? Probably. I don't want to give him a loot hoarder. Oof. We don't have spell power for Eviscerate, which is too bad. Okay. Yeah, I think giving him the card draw is just bad, so I'm going to give him this. God, taking 5 damage here sucks.
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
But this is alright. I don't think they have a very strong turn 5 generally. Usually it's like water elemental on 4. 5 is maybe like Drake if they want, but now he wants to ping. Oof, Sap's kind of tempting. 6 is the Blizzard turn. But I think he loses too much momentum.
Hey, lights out.
And then do we swing with our weapon? I think so.
We go.
I think we're pushing damage if he blizzards. It sucks, but it's not the worst thing. It's really hard. Temple mages really build their decks so different. Like I've seen them with things like flame strikes, blizzards, frost novas, and then I've seen them go the total opposite way. But the fact that we're not seeing like knife jugglers and sorcerer's apprentice on 2, fairy dragons, things like that, makes me think that he's probably got the board control elements. Another secret. Okay, I think we want to backstab hero power. There's always the chance that it's counter spell. I really want that loot hoarder out. Let's do this. It is counter spell. Okay, this is great then.
Here we
So we do that, we hit. Perfect. So again, possibly flame striking, but at least we get the draw. Whoa, arcane explosion. Huh? We could run that in and Blade Flurry. Preserve the 4-2. I actually think that that's better. I want the... Yeah, and then we do that. We're still doing 2 damage to face. I want the Thaunos out pretty bad just because of the card draw. And he really doesn't seem to have a ton to deal with us. So this 4-2 could stay alive and just keep pushing damage. Uh-oh. Face, 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 face. Fuck you. Okay. Well, it's really dry here. Double cold light sap seems pretty strong. Gonna really guess that he doesn't want to draw anymore here. We actually burned something. Not bad. Of course, we might have just given him all the pieces he needs to kill us. But I don't think we really had another choice either. I think either he wins this turn or we win on our turn. Holy shit, he's drawing.
We have many secrets.
Well. Oof, oof, okay. Uh-oh, face, face. Amazing, amazing. Alright, so we gotta be wary of counter spell. I think the first thing we do... Let me get this right. First thing we do is swing here, right? We've got 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Here we go.
First thing we do is swing. Then we Blade Flurry. Actually, I don't think it matters anymore. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. You can have the Mirror Antidote. It's Ice Block? Fuck. We did not consider that. Ugh, but then we have to proc it. Oh boy. This is the weirdest mage deck, and I think he's gonna murder us with it. Yeah, I mean, spell power on that. Oh god, we probably could have done that so much better. I did not consider it at all. Damn. So what could we have done if we SI'd? If we SI the Kirin Tor, god, we still need one more damage though on that Drake. Man, I kind of want to go back and watch that just to figure it out. Damn. Ugh. That was just a bad one. Okay. First Hunter. Let's redeem ourselves. That is a ton of damage. I don't think... I mean, we could just try to race him. Which honestly was not the worst. I like double deadly poison in the case of a Misha or a Leok. Only with the fact that we have a Lepergnome. If we didn't have something on one, I don't think that that's good to keep. But I think that that's actually okay. Jesus, we could even have this and just push 10 damage to his face instead. Yeah, didn't expect that ice block either. Yeah, I'm like playing it over in my head, just trying to figure that out. It's a very weird list. I like it though. It makes me want to try something similar, if I'm being honest. Alright, we should get ready for double deadly poison and start racing, I think. But if this is Animal Companion, we'd likely have to deal with it. No, that's actually one of the few times I think you're hoping for Huffer. We don't abyss this, right? I'm actually not sure. This is so crazy. We just have so much damage. I think you might abyss this. What does he do? But then you got another unleashed target. I don't know. Let's just do this. And then we got 6, 10, 15. We just need to find 6 damage. We win the game. Draw Leroy. Okay. Well, that's getting close. Probably going to Houndmaster that, and then we can sap it. There it is. Oh my god, my game is freezing. Do we restart? I think we have to. Oh god, I don't want to lose this one. Yeah, not like this. Oh my god. Hell Hearthstone. Why? At least the reconnect feature's pretty good. As it says, I'm like disconnected and leaves the game. Alright. 8, 9. Okay. Sorry, I promise this wasn't BM. We'll do that. And that. Because we should just win off of whatever's in hand. I doubt he has any heal, right? I think his best play is to roll another 2-mana beast out, Hound Master it, and crash my game. I think that's his strongest move here. Alright, we win. There we go, there we go, there we go. Are you really just a bad omen, or is this happening all day long? I think today it's only happened since you've been here, but since I've gotten back into Classic, I've had it, I think, every day that I've played. So, it is not exclusive to when you're here. Yeah, there's just so much damage. It's, ugh. When it works, this deck just really works. And I think it's really good against Miracle Rogue as well. I played one other Tempo Rogue that I don't know if it's Tempo, I'm more of an Aggro Rogue. I didn't think it was very good in comparison to ours. We've got Coin. I mean, we're probably going to Leopardome Coin SI. And then we want lots of damage draw. I think that's fine. I don't know what else we'd be digging for. Maybe a Deadly Poison. But I kind of just like having the card draw to get there anyway. Cold Light is not good, though. Okay, so he's probably got a Shiv. That's what that tells us. There we go. Deadly Poison. We get it anyway. We just get the rush. We can Hero Power, Deadly Poison, deal with a 3/3 body. It could be Farseers or something. Okay, backs down. Okay, it's fine too. Don't see any reason not to do that. Alright, now hopefully we've got 1 or 2 turns before he pulls off some gadgets and bullshit. Well, I think this is actually going to be better. Do the damage, push that. I think we do keep the weapon though. It is nice to be able to weapon and like hit him for 1 each turn. But with these draws, I just don't think it's right. Prep Shiv or something? God damn. Well, we can kill it. Like, I don't think... Unless he's got another, like, Prep Conceal. Oh, a Shadow Step. Well, suddenly giving him draws isn't the scariest thing anymore. Could also do these two. hero power. Geezer, are you running into more warlocks? It just lost to Jiraxis. You mean Jiraxis, Eredar, Lord of the Burning Legion? That Jiraxis?
Here we go.
That's actually the worst if you're Druid and you've got him to like under 15 and then your combo, right, does 14 and he goes back to Jiraxis and you're just one out of range.
This guy's toast.
Killed all 4 giants as Druid? Because that's very difficult to do unless you're like running double BGH or something. Okay, we have 10. We actually have 12 because we can kill our own leopard gnome. And 12, so I kind of like dealing damage, but I think the draw is just good. Could call in the BGH. I mean, it's pretty hit or miss, but I suppose if you're running into him, right, why not? Okay, well this is lethal next turn, but there's a very good chance that we are just dead, so...
My hand is too full.
Oh, well, at least we milled some damage. Now you're gonna face aggro tards the rest of the night. That's how the game works. That's why it periodically crashes. It can't compute the fact that that you're potentially beating these decks. It's got to find a worthy opponent, aka the counter to your deck. I'm really hoping he's just digging for more. Heal 10. Oh my god, we have 11 damage. Ah, fuck. This is so sad. Right? Wait, my math is bad. Maybe we're good. 6, 10, 11. We could backstab a loot hoarder or... Yeah. Oh god, if we had one more mana. Okay, hold on. What if we did that? It's 6, 8. Or sorry, that's 6, 7. If we get an eviscerate from that, do we win? Do we have enough mana for that? We actually... I think we do. Oh god. I don't think that's enough though. No. Dang. Yeah, I think if we drew an eviscerate, I think we actually would have won. Should probably take no big game hunters, ever considering your luck meeting Zulocks all the time. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. It's just one of those super swingy cards. It's not so bad in Druid though, because like dropping a 4/2 body, they don't have a lot on 3, right? There's Harvest Golem, which is a very good 3 drop, but they don't have a lot else. And so if you're gonna either cut something like that, something more tokeny to drop it in, or just take out some of your late game, I still find that it works. I think in other decks it can be... I think we got rid of everything. I think in other decks it can be... I don't know, a killer. Like a dead draw, I mean. I think the loot hoarder is good here. No deadly poison follow-up. I'd like to get into a backstab, so we've got something for the SI. Okay, not great. I actually think this is going to be our play. Just start pushing damage fast. Really not great, though. That's true, but you just don't feel good having it in your hand and seeing the enemy warlock get like 2 divine squires with knife juggler. Oh, yeah. I mean, something like that's just crazier. I feel like the worst one is if you just get backstabbed. It's like, you know, killing it for free basically. It's a card and nothing more. It's, yeah, pretty weak. That Keeper of the Grove shooting it. There's all kinds of things, I guess. But yeah, I find like a warrior that runs BGH, I don't feel nearly as good playing that as a vanilla 3-drop, but Druid, it's at least not the worst thing. Okay, this is not horrible so far. I actually... this is fine. I was going to say I don't want to give him draws, but I guess it's fine when he's at 9 cards, isn't it?
My hand is full.
Okay, getting rid of a backstab is not bad. Wish I had more. Jeez. There's a lot we could do here. Obviously, I like spell power on the Shiv, but I like the draw, the cold light. I think just the draw is better, though.
Hey, lights out.
Let's see.
Hand is full.
And a cold light, okay. Too bad we didn't mill like one of those. Talk specifically about Zoo. Oh, yeah, yeah. There are worse scenarios. Yeah, but that's you probably described about the worst thing a Zoo could pull off. In that case, at least. Okay, he's at 9. We can mill him some more. Even if we don't win, it's kind of funny. Ooh, that's not it. Yeah. Ooh, Cold Blood's very nice. SI is very nice too. He's probably going to Blade Flurry though. So SI might not be the greatest. This is more immediate damage.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
I think it's more important. Shiv, eh. This is probably the Blade Flurry, right? Okay. So it seems like we made the right choice there. Is he going to end on 9 health? We've got... I think we've got lethal, right? Yee. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Just gonna hit the washroom. I think we'll we'll try to get out of this damn gold 3 rank after. But yeah, be right back.
Bagheera versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury. Watch your back.
Alright. Lots of rogues all of a sudden. I think that's probably all we want. One of the few times I actually feel happy with this Defias in the deck. Man, I don't know if we're back into bot territory or what. It says we're up to seven whole viewers. We're crushing it today. Okay, I don't mind that. Card draw on this is nice. We can just do these two next turn if he's got a 3/3 body here. I'm guessing Earthen. Time for you to hit the bed. Good luck and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Appreciate you stopping by anyway. And yeah, the rest will be up on YouTube anyway if you want to check it out. So thanks. Yeah, thanks for being here. Okay, he's digging. Ooh, I hate that. Oh, that sucks, because we could have actually Leroyed and Blade Flurried. It's so painful. I don't think we want a Cold Light, though. It just seems too good for him. I don't even want to show him that I have that. I guess we didn't actually have the mana to do that, did we? Well, okay, let's do this then. I don't think we need to be mana efficient. Not that I think he's running a second ooze, but... Right, this is maybe not a miracle list. Are we comfortable giving him draw, though? Not really, right? Kind of actually want to... Because I think we're going to be into racing territory. I think we actually want to do that, and that. And then do the Leroy Blade Flurry thing. Just assume he doesn't have some sort of second ooze or a Harrison. That would be really bizarre if he did. This is gonna hurt over the next few turns. Oh my god, is he doing it to us? No, he's just gonna Shadow Step. F. So he's got at least 11 damage. Shit. Well, not sure we really have any other choices. Let's do what we can here. Yeah, I don't know. We're getting out-rogued here. Pretty easy for him to find 1 damage. So obnoxious. Seems like a rogue game, though. 3 Leroy Jenkins in a rogue mirror. Sounds about right. Alright, is it just more rogue? Nope, we're back to the druid train. Okay.
I must protect the one.
Watch your
Well, I like that just because it's good. I don't think we necessarily need cold lights. Sap is good. Double backstab's a little weird. Okay, that's fine. I was actually hoping he invested more into that. We could have just sapped it, but I think I like this.
This guy's toast.
God, we could even backstab this 2-1. Do we? Do we? It actually might be the play. It's a ton of cards invested into this thing, but the fact that we've got cold light, it just might not matter. Okay, well we can push some damage here then. I was gonna loot Hoarder Cold Blood, but now maybe Hero Power's better. We're not setting up for card draw, but it's more mana efficient. I don't know, there's a good chance we're gonna Abyss anyway. Kinda like it.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think that's alright.
Where shall I strike?
Alright, he's just gonna charge into it. That actually bodes very well for us. Yeah, and I just like this.
Here we go.
Okay, see if he lures and heals. It's like the one thing that we don't want to sap is a lore. I was really thinking about it. Super, super weak turn. Oh my god. Oh, but he does get a golem. Okay. He's kind of played in a weird order, I guess. Ah, 1 mana short of Van Cleef on top of this. I think, though, I think we get 5 damage out of that while we can. Get ready for the Blade Flurry. But I think the draw off of this is actually quite good. Like, I do want it to die. Dang. Now, that's what we didn't want. And another sap that we also don't want. He's probably just gonna silence Edwin. He's got 1419. He doesn't quite kill us with combo. Innervate combo so he can hero power. He does. But he used one. I think we kind of have to. It's a bit of desperation here. Very good chance we get silenced, all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Played the cold light, yeah. We're in big trouble.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Yeah, there's your BGH and Druid, okay. Well, I think we actually have to sap, just so we literally don't die. It also gives us the combo there, and one of the few times I'm going to hit something with a dagger. Again, not really sure what we're hoping for. Even like, yeah, I don't know. I think we got a second cold light, so I suppose we could cold light into Leroy. And more damage. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. He really wants that guy out, though. Well, I suppose the... is it? I'm actually... I'd rather get the Drake out. It just forces him to hero power this thing. Or lose one of his minions. Both, which aren't great for him. We're probably dead to combo though, right? 14, 18, 20. Yeah, we are. I feel like he's doing the math as well. It's 24. You can do it. You can kill us with combo. There it is. Dang. Alright. Yeah, probably been around 50% with druids today. I thought it was better in that matchup, but there's something missing from this deck here. Or else it's just not viable. Which is also very likely. Okay, another druid. Because yeah, there's just so much burst damage, but you gotta get it all right. You usually have to have like one thing on the board. Gotta have activators. I feel like it's something like there's just not enough sticky minion presence. Like the SI7 is so good. And it feels like when you don't get it, it's really, really bad. Lepronome also on 1. So good. Like this here, Lepronome Coin SI is just... it just gives you so much tempo. But what would you cut to get more of that? I'm not sure. Down to 25 already? Yeah, I really do like that. Now, I'm not sure what we're gonna do next turn. There's a good chance we just draw off the Murloc. Okay, very token heavy. Yeah, I just don't think it's correct to ever really trade here.
Hey, lights out.
Huh. Maybe Assassin's Blade, but it's pretty slow. It is. It would slow it down, but I think that's the idea, though, that you'd have to slow it down just a bit. Like, its sweet spot is that it's like fast enough to beat Zoo, and when it works, it's fast enough to, you know, beat Druid before they get to combo, all that kind of stuff. But it really, really sucks against anything that can make it to the late game. So, like, right, Control Warrior just destroys it. It's like you want like a
Small mistake.
oh, I don't even know what he did wrong. I didn't notice. It's like you want, you know, Spider Tank or something. Like, I know Spider Tank doesn't exist in Classic, but just like a vanilla 3-mana 3/4 sounds so amazing. Just getting silent sucks. And then I don't know if you push face damage if you play that. You could also Hero Power hit Blade Flurry. He's at 5. He probably drew to the claws and then you sap Edwin. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Oops. Putting him down to 15 just seems too good. I don't know what punishes us here by leaving these up. Yeah, I'm gonna go look through the card collection, see if just anything jumps out at me. Savage Roar, that's how we get punished. Yeah, well, at least he answered my curiosity. Okay, but I feel like, but now, nothing's gonna punish us for leaving that out, right? Right? Same thing, it's like Drew to the Claw, not bad, we just sap it. Anything else big, like a Sylvanas or something, sap it. I've seen Sunwalker sometimes. But maybe like Keeper of the Grove is kind of his best play. Let's see, he's got tons of options, tons of cards in hand. You're saying Assassin's Blade. I was just thinking of all the rogue stuff. They do have that Perdition's Blade, though, which I always liked. I think it's a really good card. I wonder if that could be what we're looking for. Okay, we've only got 9, like, I don't know, 10. He could innervate combo, technically. He already used 1. I think actually here, I'm not sure if we eviscerate, but I think we do this and Blade Flare just to get rid of tokens. I don't think Backstab's right. I don't think Sap's right.
Lapdogs, all of you.
I don't know. I don't think we have enough to push through, though. Because that's probably dead somehow. Swipe or something. Eviscerate Blade Flurry's not much, even with a deadly poison. Sticky spot. Yeah, so what do we cut? Like, if we put in Perdition's Blade, I'd probably cut the Ringleader, the other one. I don't know what else, though. Maybe Shiv? I like the card draw, but you would need less card draw if you've got weapons. Ooh. Thank you. I almost wonder if you sap this. I don't think it's right to eviscerate, because you're losing too much damage. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
My hand is too full.
Okay. RIP Canada Internet? What happened? What's wrong with Canada Internet? Other than the fact that I keep running into, dang it, all these disconnections. Stream seems okay on my end. Oh, did it freeze for a while? Oh yeah, it said 236 drop frames. Yeah, that does actually sound like Canada Internet. Okay. Oh, I have to backstab first. Do we... Oh, we're a mana short though, right? Am I crazy? 5... No. We're good. Wow. I thought I had the hero power hit that. No, we are good. You can at 237 drop frames. Damn American school system. Alright, let's go. Let's go look through the collection. 2s and 3s, I feel like. Thank you. Honestly, Patient Assassin's not even the worst card. God, could you actually make that work? It's even good against Control Warrior. Huh. Perdition's Blade I really like. What's the major problem you're running against? Well, I'm trying to figure it out, but I think the major problem, like that game we had it, lots of games we don't. Like there we go, Lepronome, Coin, SI. It's like great initial tempo, it's awesome. And then the rest of the deck, you still kind of need to be draw dependent, but it sort of works. But if you start with, like, you don't have Lepronomes on 1, you don't have SI on 3, it's like, you don't have shit out there. And so I feel like you just need more consistency in the early game as far as, like, board control and or bodies. And so, like, weapons do the board control thing. Bodies are great for that. I don't know. Nobody ever runs Patient Assassin, but I've always thought he could be good. I'm gonna cut that. I'm very comfortable cutting that, but I don't know what else you cut. And nothing else there looks real great. I do think Assassin's Blade is probably too slow. I think you're right, Q-Sor. But anything else on 2 or 3? Honestly, Bloodsail could be a not terrible 2-drop if you really needed it. I guess Harvest Golem's always a solid 3-drop for board presence. You could Mukla as well. Mukla just gives you crazy, crazy tempo. It's weird and I like it. Let's do that. Let's do a Mukla. Crusader could be good as well. I like that. I want to try Patient Assassin. Tempted to get a Perdition's Blade, but I don't know. Patient Assassin for 2, that seems fine. What do we cut? Need that, that. So much of this is performing really well. Eviscerate. Loot Hoarders are good, but I don't know if they're amazing. And I don't know what's better, a Loot Hoarder or a Shiv. Hard to give a lot of this up. I think it's gotta be Loot Hoarder and or Shiv. Maybe we just get rid of one of each. Try 2 Patient Assassins. Let's give it a go. I don't know that this is better. It's different, uses some weird cards. Sounds good in my head. Let's see how it translates. I think I gotta extend this thing now, don't I? There we go.
Valir versus Valir.
Watch your back. I always do.
Alright, well we get our weird card. Deadly Poison's good against a 3/3 body, but so is this nasty little guy. God, the picture's so funny actually. And actually, even that with Cold Blood. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes. Predicting Fan and Knives kills Patient. Oh, that's a good point. Well, let's just not let them. Please no sap. Just bananas. Feed him bananas. No. No, feed him banana. Okay. I guess we do this. Prepare for Deadly Poison SI next turn. You've Shadow Step Mukla in the past. I could see that. Yeah. What's his name? I was getting Nolan Knox. He was saying earlier. He was talking about a mill rogue that, ran Mukla and was it Mukla and Cold Lights, and then would Shadow Step them and force out this milling. And yeah, I could see that being very powerful. He doesn't have 2 saps, let's be real. More bananas. Oh my god, does he actually? Okay, Eviscerate. I'm not sure that that's actually much better.
Here we go.
Well, let's see. Let's see if we do get Fan and Knived. It's not the sexiest play with this board. Thought he was gonna prep a banana. I thought so too. I was like, okay, you're right. You win. If I had an award to give, it would be all yours. Yeah, I thought the same. I thought he really wanted that 5/5. Okay. I think this is fine. It's a lot of damage. This is the ugliest game. He's burned a sap. He's got 4 bananas in hand. Don't you always hate that though? When you have this this idea in your head, like, oh, if I add, you know, such and such a card to my deck, it's gonna make it so much better. And it's like, you know, immediately gets like big game hunted or like hexed or like whatever the thing is, and you're just like, oh, okay. Apparently, the first person I run into has the perfect answer. 2, 4, 5. I think that's just better. It's always nice to overdraw, but I think keeping this thing alive is just too good. You take damage, but there's a chance this just draws us into lethal anyway, if you can't deal with it.
I got the best deal anywhere.
Oh my god. Giving a Miracle Rogue 4 bananas, in retrospect, seems very stupid. But we're still in it. Really? That's what we drew? We're so dead next turn. Even like an Eviscerate doesn't win this for us. Yeah, I can't think what we could have drawn. I think we're dead no matter what. Alright, alright. We don't need a banana to Leroy Jenkins to kill us. Lapdogs, all of you. What? Whose line is that? Certainly sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Oh, that is Edwin, okay. He tried. He tried his best. Alright, let's not get a Miracle Rogue. Oh, that's when he attacks. Okay. Yeah, because you always hear that stuff like it's happening, but sometimes I'm not mentally processing it, even if I literally just did it, and he literally just said it. Okay, well, we can deal with the Northshire as long as he doesn't Power Word Shield. I guess we could backstab it.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, I was thinking of just Deadly Poison, but that's much better. Alright, glad we got Patient Assassin, if only for the fact that we can test it out. I think this is fine. He wants to Injured Blade Master here. Prevents that, but we're getting to Holy Nova territory, which is not good. I can't imagine this is a favorable matchup either. I mean, okay, that tells us he probably doesn't have Nova, though. That'd be a very strange play if he did. Because the other thing that you have to worry about is Wild Pyromancer. Right? Usually these decks run it. Yeah, I don't know if we just take the value here. I don't know. Let's do this. I know it's weird, but suddenly you push a bunch of damage. He's got like the Arcanine Circle as well. Lots of things that could just kill it in stealth. I never know when they're doing this. They're like checking all their cards. Are they choosing which of the like 5 ways they have to deal with it that they're going to? Or are they scrambling for answers? I think it's a good sap target, actually. I'm going to keep the weapon. Or are they just roping? That's true. Yeah, sometimes it do be like that. I always feel so bad when I misclick and I miss the end turn button and then just like sit there and then my own rope pops up. I feel like such an asshole. Getting all that fat XP. Do you get more experience if the game goes longer? Is that how it goes? I guess we'll draw first. Probably just run that in, right? Like you could eviscerate it. I don't know. I'd rather have that gone now that we gave him the draws. Okay, I think I like this. Yeah, now that we gave him draws, there's a better chance he's got like Holy Nova, which is good with these guys, so. You don't know, but it sounds good. It sounds familiar, though, that there was something to that. I don't know, maybe people were just talking about, in the early days, getting like more gold for longer games or something. Maybe that's what I'm mixing it up with. But you think it does? It's believable. I'll just, take your word for it. Capped at 30 minutes. God, yeah, if you had a game that went longer than 30 minutes, it's almost got to be purposeful. The only one I can think of was that I didn't play at the time, but I watched some people play it. I have no idea what the card's called, but there was that warrior that had a card that would like shuffle all the cards in your hand back into your deck or something, and you would just like keep doing that again and again. And if you got into that mirror matchup, it was just like Dead Man's Hand. Yeah, that's it. And you could actually get to a point, because isn't there just like a certain max number of turns, like 50 turns or something, and then the game just ends in a tie? No circle. Worst one is Shutterwalk. Oh, the Shutterwalk one. I hated Shutterwalk. Spelling's horrible. That's okay. Typing's hard. Doesn't really matter if we hit this thing or not. I think just pushing face damage. I think that's just best. Because he can kill it off and then heal. Yeah, you don't trade with that. Yeah, I think it just has to be better. Well, we've had one good game of Patient Assassin. No Muklas, but it's funny, the Mukla could destroy us if they do run Wild Pyromancer as well. Wow, that is desperate. Couldn't have got the order wrong though, could he have? Oh man. It's possible you want to hold on to that, I guess, for the spell power. Yeah, because I don't think we used that. Maybe I should have. Or even for a combo. I mean, we double eviscerated. I don't know. Be like an SI, I suppose. Or lull into a false sense of security. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure he would have, like, healed anyway, but it does push him to do another kind of desperation heal with the Holy Nova. I think it's just me impulsively wanting to kill him more than a good decision, I think. Oh, this guy. I do feel like this guy embodies everything that I feel like Priest is, which is just hang on until the bitter end and take a million years to do anything. Oh, so good. Perfect. Did I use both? I think I still have one left. I know I used one early in the game. Yeah, doesn't matter. Leroy solves all of our problems. Alright, so I'm 50-50 on the deck changes at the moment. I do feel like the Patient Assassin against Druid, I guess it gets swiped. In my head, when I added it to the deck, I couldn't think of all that many cards that that would kill something in stealth. I think I'm starting to figure them all out now. Mukla, alright. Mukla seems alright in this matchup too. This into hero power into Mukla? I don't hate it. God, who is this guy? Works against Giant Warlock, which you don't face ever. Yeah, I guess they've got like Hellfires and Shadow Flames, but I do still feel like it would be good, right? But now he can't take advantage of Mukla, right? I feel like this is great. What does he do with bananas? Unless it's just your kind of luck. This is the one guy running the, like, that's all I need is more spells in my deck. The one gadget sand druid out there. Alright, tons of damage here. Part of me wants to swing hero power, then deadly poison. don't know. Not sure it really matters that we're crazy mana efficient. I think it just matters that we deal a lot of damage. Saving them for Violet Teachers. Ah, that's what it is. Violet Teacher bananas. Wow. And that's it. Mookla's the best. MVP of the deck. Okay then. Okay, I'm a little bit more keen on the changes at this point. I mean, that was just ridiculous. But this deck's done that before. It's gotten my hopes up, and then we hit Warriors. So, let's see. More Druid, we could actually get back in this this win streak. I like this guy, but no coin makes it tough to keep. Hard mulligan for Mookla. Okay, Patient Assassin's actually not bad. Like I said, swipe sucks. But the thing with it is we're probably not going to have much else on the board if that is what we end up running out. And if he ends up like swiping face just to kill that, I don't think I'll be upset. Leper, no. Nah, I think that's better. I think I like Hero Power, Leper Gnome, and just pass. She already coined, so that's why we know. Well, we don't know a swipe's not coming. He could have innervated one. See, now here. Here, I think we actually do deal with it. I want the card draw off of Shiv. And I want a good target for the Patient Assassin. Wow, we get another one. This is weird. So it's a little more enticing for him to swipe. Oh, there's our Mookla. Alright, I think we kill it and just drop another one. Because even that's not bad. There's a higher chance he's got swipe now. That's probably all that he does. Nourish. Jesus, this guy's ramping like crazy. We're gonna hit like Reg or Alex next turn or something. How much do we have here? 3, 5, 6, 10, 14, and an Angry Monkey? Seems good. Yeah, I don't know what he does. Can't drop a big taunt. Like, Cenarius is actually okay. BGHing a cold light. Interesting. So I could have spread it out between those two. Uh-oh. Banana BGH. Is Mukla angry, though? He sounds angry. I have to assume he's angry. What's funny is that he used a banana. I'm thinking of sapping this BGH. I think I want to hit and sap the BGH. And the thing is, because he used a banana, then, otherwise he could have double bananaed Mukla and shot him. Which would have been, like, super thematic, wouldn't it? So I think we do that. I think we do sap. But I think we chill on Eviscerate and Blade Flurry. You put him at 1? Is that, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, you put him at 1 as far as angry goes? Okay. It's actually pretty good for him. Oh, no, I sap the taunt, then Abyss his face and attack with minions. You think you can trade the Mukla and just, or end attack face. I see what you mean. Abyss face, attack minions to set up lethal. No trades, yeah. What does this give us? 8, 9, 13. We good. Yeah, he sounds angry. Hey, there we go. Win streak's back. Up to 2. Okay. Okay, these changes. I mean, they were great that game. I actually think that that's what won us the game. Wouldn't have mattered since he's dead anyway. Yeah, in that case, I don't know if there's any reason to hold the Eviscerate versus use it. I was probably more thinking along the lines of, like you said, in the Priest game, just, you know, lull him into that sense of security. Don't just throw everything out of your hand. But yeah, Blade Flurry was lethal. Right. Ooh, Mukla here. So I don't think we give him draws. Blade Flurry on just a basic hero power can be really, really good. Oh my god, and like double Lepronome or single. It's a good hand. It's a really good hand. I think I just want... I think I just want the 1. Because if he explosive traps, then we have like the weakest turn 2 ever. Playing nothing here and then coining a Mukla? Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, and then we coin Mukla. I think we have to all be in agreement that Mukla is the king of this whole game. Oh, he's gonna Hunter's Mark. Fuck. Okay, I take it all back. He's useless. Fuck him. Get him out of the deck. It's probably best to do this. Okay. Oh, don't banana. Oh, that's where the blade flurries are okay. Yeah, fucking Mukla. No, I actually do think he's a good addition, but boy, he's unpredictable. It's a pretty good sap target. I think we're gonna have to use Cold Light. I think it's fine to give him card draw here too, because we're still gonna be winning the race. Oh, it's another tempting option. Backstab or sap? What else are we sapping? This does seem like a more mid-range thing. If we sap, though, he could actually taunt something. I like this.
Here we go. Too soon.
And then we'll do that. Thalanos and Smork. That was the one that I couldn't decide. Is if you Thanos or Hero Power, but you would have Smorked, eh? Interesting. It might be the right move. I feel like this next turn is just fine. Wait, what? You can take 5, it's fine. It's true. Kind of want to save this for the Blade Flurry, but I also like the swing on it. Yeah, we'll do this. Just keep pushing damage. Yeah, he is desperate. And then this makes it so he's probably not going to want to swing that. I'm thinking he might have another Houndmaster. And this disincentivizes it. Jesus! Be honest, when I put Patient Assassin in the deck, no part of me thought, but what if this gets multi-shotted? Yeah, that was unlikely. I actually have a Hunter deck that uses like Deadly Shot. It's super trap and spell heavy, and it works somewhat decently. But I think that's the first time I've seen multi-shot since coming back to since coming back to Classic. No, 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 no. We don't like this. Is there anything we can backstab off that to win? I don't think so, right? Right, we get Leroy? No. We did. Damn, Mukla. Yeah, it's all Mukla's fault. If you get Leroy at 6, 7, potentially 8. I think so. I think you're right. Very good chance that he's got, he's actually just got the 7 damage in hand, but who knows what the hell this guy's playing. Oh my god. Why? Another multi-shot? You know, just about. Just about. Might as well have been. Oh, why? Just the fact that that ends the win streak, I think. I don't know. Wow, this guy hunted you down. Yeah. Yeah, you want to talk about queuing into the perfect counters? What the fuck was that? Alright, this is great against Zoo. It's okay against Handlock. That is... Ugh. Yeah, don't want that in your opener. Great draw, though. Okay, so probably Handlock. Is there any reason to play Thalnos? Card draw's kind of nice. I think I actually want it. Because I'm not even sure I can backstab anything to Edwin next turn. Not that I'm sure he'll play anything so I can kill that, but... Man, sometimes it is like they're listening to what you have to say. Interesting. We could actually... We could Leroy. I don't love it, though. Probably better to just Loot Hoarder. I mean, you're going to win this matchup. Generally from, yeah, spells like that anyway. We can afford to take the damage. Why would he silence that? How rude. I know. Yeah, you would think most people would hold it for Edwin, but I don't know. It's a pretty big brain play, actually, just to get something out on the board, right? Recognize that it's a super aggro deck. Or, you know, just run 2 owls, make it easy. Can't Leroy Blade Flurry. I'm not sure that I would want to.
Here we go.
I think this is actually a good... 14's like the perfect amount to bring him to. Yeah, because he's got all the silence cards. That's right. Now he spell breakers my Loot Hoarder. Oh my god. For a second I thought he was going to. Okay, what do we have? 2, 3, 4, 10, 13. That's lethal. Unless I counted wrong again. Perfect. Actually, we could have pushed one more damage. We could have swung weapon too. Yeah, I mean, it stacks up super well against Handlock. I think we've played 2 or 3 Handlock games and won them all, which is unsurprising. I imagine you could draw so shitty that you don't win it, but it's gotta be crazy heavily favored.
Valir versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Watch your back.
I don't know, Mukla is fine against Handlock, but it is bad against Zoo. He's golden though. Golden's usually Handlock. Oof. We want the backstab if it's Zoo. We have a turn to see. Yeah, thing is, I would maybe keep an Eviscerate if I threw away Mukla. Yeah, we gotta keep Mukla, right? Give him a chance to redeem himself. It's still possible that we roll it out against Zoo. We've got a lot of options here. Leopardon backstab is not bad. It's a great counter to like Knife Juggler. BRB can't, no problem.
The light protects me.
Oof, that is not something I'm okay with. I think we just bump, don't worry about coin. We're the face deck, so we'll force him to trade. But I don't want the bubble on. Here's the shield bearer. Honestly, I think we have to hit and then Mukla. Because a 2/5 shield bearer is fine. He's gonna drop one banana. Okay. Okay, 3/4 is also fine. Cold Light's not bad. I just don't know. Do we Deadly Poison and then go face? I think so. Coin's a little bit weird, but we'll keep it mostly as an activator. He might, what do you call it? Abusive or Dark Iron. In fact, I'm almost sure that he will. And hit that, but it sets up a Blade Flurry that's really nice. No, maybe not. Shattered Sun instead. Okay. Blade Flurry is still fine here, though. I suppose we could have drawn first. But maybe we actually want to do that and hit. We should have drawn first. He's likely to make that trade anyway. Backwife had to show you a cool video. Oh, do share. Okay, got rid of a Leroy. Ever watch BattleBots? Is that like... I feel like the one that I saw was not called BattleBots, but is that just like where people build robots and then like use remote controls and try to kill the other robot? Yeah, robot fighting show. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was actually BattleBots or if it was... There used to be a show like 20 years ago, and I feel like there's one newer one. I don't like making that trade. But I don't want him to have 8 damage right away. This forces him to like wolf or something. Oh, into reality TV, watching some Gordon Ramsay cooking show. Okay. Okay, that's how he gets the damage. Wow, perfect knives actually. Oh, never mind. He did not get perfect knives. Okay, we just need spell power. Well, I guess we need more than spell power. The host of battle bosses on before he got the gig. Oh, that's actually interesting. If I hit SI Blade Flurry. Yeah, no. Hit Blade Flurry SI. Yeah. I should have done it the other way. That was stupid. We probably won't be punished because we're at so low mana anyway, but we could have ended up with a weapon there. Instead, you do the Blade Flurry, then Hero Power. Whatever.
The light protects me.
Nice. Never punished. Alright, redeeming that stupid hunter loss. I mean, other than the one hunter, we're finally climbing. Mukla was actually useful in that one too. Not amazingly useful, but kind of fine. Yeah, we are getting close. I don't know if we'll hit platinum today. We'll see. If we lose here, then I probably won't grind it back up. But I think if we don't make it today, we'll probably switch over to Control Warrior tomorrow and try to push for it. Something a little more meta, a little more tried and proven, and then we'll go back to some different stuff after that. I wanted to try. I was messing with a list, a giant paladin list, which I know was never competitive, but it actually stacks up really good against Druid, which we're still seeing just crazy amounts of.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Okay. Oh, Mukla. Amazing. Best draw. Yeah, Druid is amazing in Classic. It's just, I mean, I feel like Warrior's in a similar spot. I feel like Warrior doesn't have any obviously bad matchups. Like Shaman's probably favored, but not a lot of people play Shaman. It's fine against Druid, it's fine against Handlock, all that kind of stuff. But Druid, yeah, same thing. It's just like, I feel like they have no bad matchup. They can always burst you for 14 or more. You can do it more ramp, more token. It's just like, everything they do is good.
Let's see. The light protects.
Faced a Murloc Shaman earlier tonight. Jeez, that's, thought I was the only one. What is this guy doing? Golem? Felt bad beating him. Yeah, sometimes I feel bad beating, especially bad decks, but it makes their wins all that much sweeter, right?
Mind if I roll need?
We've actually got some interesting options here. Yeah, I mean, it's Murlocs. Yeah, exactly. It's like, everyone knows. They're cool, they're fun. But let's be real, they're not that good. I think I'm just not gonna worry about Van Cleef. He's on 4. Good chance he just gets silenced anyway. So I think I'm just gonna make the best non-Van Cleef play that I can. I don't want him to banana that anymore. Yeah, I don't want him to banana it anymore. But I still want to push face damage here. We got something to beef that up later. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have played Lepronome. And then I could Lepronome Sinister Edwin next turn. Maybe that was the move. Because I'm in no rush to get this out. Even if it does get silenced, if it gets silenced on 5 mana, it's actually so much different than him doing it this turn. Yeah, I think I would do that next time. Let's see. It's very slow and deliberate. Like, is he swiping this? Does he even know what he's doing? Feels like he changed his mind last second or something. That was very strange. So you're mostly playing Classic, but you saw the nerf patch notes. I was just randomly scrolling through Reddit and saw that they exist, that they are nerfing stuff. And I went to the comments to see if there's anything that people were like up in arms about or anything. But all I saw was people being like, yep, that sounds about right. So I don't actually know what the nerfs are themselves. But it seemed like the general reaction was they're fine. But that's all for like the latest stuff, or was there any, did you find any like big surprises? I think I just want to do this into Edwin. Here, I'll hit that. I'll read through it after the stream. But yeah, like I don't even know most of these cards. I know people were complaining about Deck of Lunacy. I heard that. That's about it. Wish they did something to Springwater. What does Springwater do? What do we have here? 11, potentially 14. Do I Hero Power hit? 2, 4, 5. I actually think that this is good. It's a really good chance we draw into lethal with that, or just have it with 9. But I'm guessing he's gonna go up to 10. Refreshing Springwater. 4 mana, draw 2 cards, gain 2 mana back for each spell. So I'm gonna guess, just with like the wide variety of cards, do you just build a super spell heavy deck and then you're like, you just draw 2 cards for free? Because that's crazy. Okay, I guess I'll do that and just hit face, it's fine. An APM mage is not. There's an APM mage? Is it just like, are you just like spamming cards that like repeatedly? When you draw 2 cards and gain more mana than when you casted it. Wait, what? 4 mana, draw 2 cards, gain 2 mana back for each spell. Wait, how do you gain more mana back than when you casted it? Can't you only get the 4 back? Or, oh, I see, it can be discounted. The spell is discounted, so you cast it for like 2 or 3 or something. Oh my lord. That's insane. It's like Innervate plus Arcane Intellect. Wow. Yeah, that sounds stupid. I mean, without knowing anything about what the cards actually look like, that sounds insane. 5, 8, 12. Oh, wait. We do win, right? With Backstab? We do that. We do that. We do that. And we do that. And then we Backstab our own guy. Man, that's twice today we've done that in one. There we go. Suddenly some progress. Uses Flame Wakers. Oh, Flame Wakers is still like a still a card in Standard? Cause yeah, I remember that. That thing, the 3 mana 2/4. I actually really liked that Tempo Mage deck. I thought that was fun. But way too strong. Oh, in Wild, okay. And Sorcerer's Apprentice makes him free. Yeah, that sounds insane. I guess I keep that for Zoo. Wow. We had this against Hunter too. I guess we see if he plays anything. Okay, I think you just do that. But if he plays a Voidwalker, we might actually have to like coin Deadly Poison. I think so. Enchantress Flows, a new card that reduces all spell costs by 1 mana. So Emperor Thorson for spells. So you can literally turn 3 lethal, but most of the time it's 4 to 6. That sounds so obnoxious. Alright, hold on, let me think this through. I think I just Mukla. Who am I kidding? We got him down to 23. We Mukla. Easy peasy. Yeah, that sounds just like ridiculous. Now, do they... I mean, I don't know if it's just a thing that they might say or might not say. But, do they at least say that they balance for Wild? Or do they say, like, it's all for Standard? Because I kind of remember when they released it, they said, you know, things are going to get pretty crazy. They're probably not going to do a whole lot with it, all that. Yeah, I don't think we can deal with that. It's an argument to cold light. You're, like, almost milling the Zoo, which is just bizarre. I don't think you run the Zat. I just don't know if it's that or if it's Deadly Poison. I think it's that. Just, yeah, drawn to this burst. Nerf did nothing to change it. Ugh, yeah, that's annoying. Hell no, they even unnerfed cards like Call to Arms. So did they unnerf that in Standard and then it screwed over Wild? Or did they just unnerf it for Wild? Because that shit would be crazy. Oh, Power Overwhelming, okay. Oh, I could use a sap here. Wow. Thank you. I should probably think my turn through, though. Okay, but all cards are in what? Yeah. Right, for Classic, they unnerfed a bunch of cards. Weird. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that.
The light protects me.
Okay, they unnerfed them and then rotated them out of Standard. It's a strange way to do it, but it's interesting. Yeah, this Patient Assassin might even come in handy here.
Go ahead.
But for the last week before the new set, Standard was nuts. What was so crazy about Standard? Usually Standard is crazy like right at the start of a release. So, yeah, what did they do to make it so crazy near the end? Wow, that was a lot of burst he just got rid of. Holy shit. Do we do that? 2, 3, 5? Or do we just Poison, Blade Flurry, Edwin? I think that's better. Wow, kill a Doomguard with that. Okay, I really like where this deck is going. Yeah, that's so weird. I'm really curious, actually. Another win. Okay, I think one more win and we get to jump up to Platinum. Is that right? Pressure's on. Yeah, his other Doom got burned. His Power Overwhelming got burned. That was a pretty crazy game. I know. Oof, the heart's racing. This is always the worst when you do this, and then it's like Warrior or something. Okay, Hunter. Yeah, mini boss. That's right. Let's not pretend like Platinum is the end-all be-all. This is actually tough, though. I don't think Patient Assassin is great because of explosive. It's also an Unleash the Hands thing. I love SI, but not when I'm going first. Ah, it's so good, though. I think I'd rather keep it. Hero Power can deal with little things, and if we get a backstab, it's just crazy. Sinister Strike's even okay as an activator. Because of multi-shot. Hey, fuck you, Q-Sor. That's... You know, I'd actually forgotten about it up to this point. Because of multi-shot. Oh my god. That's really funny. Okay, we need a backstab. No. Okay, I think it's just Leper Gnome, Hero Power. Chill. It's a little weird that he's got the boar, but he's probably doing a more mid-range thing. He's going a little greedy, too. Yeah, that's fine. No, I don't think we swing there either. A little less worried about playing Cold Light, knowing that he's Okay, I don't know that he's more mid-range. I don't know what this is. We could do that. I don't like that. I like this into that. I kind of like Cold Light first though, because Eviscerate's probably just a better way to deal with it. Lots of face damage, but yeah, I think we do get rid of it because we've got a 2/2. Still not sure if we swing for face there. Okay. Hopefully we get into a sap. It actually makes me want to play the Shiv pretty bad because he's likely going to Houndmaster that. I could down the Shiv Hero Power. I think the body's better. I know it gives him another unleashed target. Yeah, we've got a lot of face damage. I think we just start pushing it. Still got one more draw for a sap. It assumes he's got Houndmaster as well. Interesting. Wow. Actually, a lot of plays here. Thanos Blade Flurry kills the Hyena. You can Leroy Blade Flurry, but you can't do it with Thanos. That kills the Whelps. I don't think Whelps are beasts. I think they're, if anything, dragons. But, let's say we did that. That is 2 damage. You bring that down to 4. So you still gotta, like, you do it, you hero power, you swing, you run that in. It's getting you in for card draw. I think that's correct. And we'll do the order correctly this turn. You're still doing 2 damage to face, which is good. Oh, sorry. Do that. I think it is worth it, just with all this burst in hand. Shit, I didn't think that this is 4 damage right now. I should have played one. Never punished. Hey, we just win, right? Whew. Got lucky. Dodged the multi-shot. Hey, these are... I didn't even get a chance to see if they're dragons or what. Oh my god. Incredible. Incredible. Platinum 10. Nobody's done it before. World first. Thank you. I appreciate it. Helps having the moral support of chat. But I think that's the perfect time to end it. We might... it's tough to end on a win streak. We'll see. We might do Giants tomorrow. We might do more of this Rogue. Might do some Control Warrior. I don't know. We should be back for some more tomorrow. Yeah, the only problem with experimenting is we're starting on a win streak, but I think it's probably the time to do it. So anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate it. Check out YouTube, Twitch, Artifacts in the description of both. Free tabletop RPG. And yeah, hopefully see you guys tomorrow or another time. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Thank you.